Happy Halloween! In case you can't tell, I am Ron Weasley from A Harry Potter Musical. Specifically the second one when he's like at the very beginning in his glorious shirt with an R on it that his mother made him. So have a good Halloween. I'll probably be watching a couple Halloween movies, none scary, like kids ones. Yesterday I watched Hocus Pocus. Today is the YouTube survey. I am doing it with my rat, Rupert. This is Rupert, isn't that great? Ron, Rupert. It's funny. Or you can call him Scabbers. He wouldn't mind for this video. Let's do this thing.
Tell us about your first kiss.
My first kiss happened on a beach when can you tell I'm lying? I've never been kissed, so that's that.
I'm such an idiot. I just recorded all this and then I pressed the exit button instead of the stop button, so it did not save it. That was 10 minutes. So I'm doing it all over again.
Most expensive casual item of clothing ever bought.
Most expensive item of clothing I've ever bought would be my Birkenstocks. They were probably about $125, maybe more, plus tax. I'm not really sure. These are them. They're the best things I've ever bought.
What was the first job you ever wanted as a kid?
As a kid, I wanted to be a dental hygienist. My reasons were the following. Good pay, and you didn't have to work ridiculous hours. However, now I don't really like science. I enjoy hearing about it. I don't want to learn it in super detail. Where are you going? What are you doing? Why are you ruining my video?
Tell us about your group of school friends.
My group of school friends, we called ourselves the Corner Crew. We hang out in a corner of the school. It was like the far end. It was like a stairwell, basically. It was always really cold. We hung out there for about 3 years. We moved from the second floor to the third floor. And then people decided, they're like, oh, it's too cold. And I'm like, we've been there for 3 years and you decide now that you don't want to sit there. And I was really upset about it, but then by grade 12 I wasn't really eating with them just because I had so many lunchtime commitments. They were awesome. I can't even think to name everybody because it was a really fluctuating group. Constance would be Navneet, Janine, Alex, Thea, Shavine. Yachna was more of a sometimes than a solid, I guess. Aaliyah ate with us often. Piranha ate with us sometimes. There was a lot of people.
What would you name your kids?
If I had to name my kids, I might name my boy Friedrich. My grandpa's middle name was Frederick, but I like pronouncing it Friedrich. Or Boaz. It's a biblical name, and I really like it. I kind of like the name Esther, but I know some Esthers, so it's like I might not name that for my girl. And I don't really like ambiguous names like Taylor or Jamie, which can go either way, and I'm not really a fan. Oh, I also don't like people who name their kid something weird and then add weird spelling to make it even worse. I'm going to use the example of Jamie. I know people don't really spell this weird, or it's not really a weird name, but I'm just going to use it. And they'd be like Jhymeyi.
Finally, who do you want to answer the survey next?
Kaylee and Chrissy. I obviously want you to. Chrissy, I really want you to because you didn't post a video last week, unless I just missed it, but I don't think I did because I'm on YouTube way too much. And anyone else who's watching and wants to. So my week was mighty nerdy because I went to my Nanowrimo regional kickoff, and I went by myself. There were a bunch of Whovians and like fun prizes. I won a plot bunny. Kind of looks like more like a cat or an angel to me, but like if I pull the ears down and it's like, oh, it's a bunny. That was really fun. And then I went to like comic book stores and I did some Christmas shopping for my niece and nephew. I think it proved to me that I am not as socially awkward as I like to think. So I'm gonna be able to do Industry Day. I can do it. It was really cool. There was a girl dressed as 11 and she like femmed it up. It was like a mini skirt. And then there was one of the MLs was as 4, and I didn't get a chance to take a picture of him. I'll leave a link to 11 down in the doobly-doo. I'm gonna put it on my Tumblr sometime soon. Are either of you doing Nanowrimo? Just curious. Chrissy, I'll see you on Wednesday. Stay nerdy, you nerdy friends. Chrissy, I think you're in charge of next week's topic. Did you see the 500 miles video? Ah, and the ballad. Ah!